In the meantime, the biggest tourism trade show in Africa and third largest in the world was recently held in Durban. The event started on the 8th and ended on the 11th of May. We went down to Durban to find out what the World Cup means for this sector.
May has been a busy period for the coastal city of Durban. With the opening of their newly constructed 7.2 billion rand King Shaka International Airport, the airport is the third largest in the country, and not to mention being host to one of the largest regional tourism marketing events, the Tourism Indaba. Durban's ICC has been home to the Indaba since 1997. This year's event has been the biggest Indaba so far, and there's no question why this one stands out from the rest.
The World Cup, that's happening this year, it's just a month away. That certainly defines this year's Indaba. I mean, I think every event that I've been to so far during Indaba, the focus has been on this World Cup. And I think that what we're trying to showcase with this year's Indaba, that South Africa is ready, that we're waiting to welcome the rest of the world. I think you would have felt the passion and the excitement throughout Indaba. And, that's the kind of thing that we've been working on for the last year now. So I think that this year's Indaba for us is a great opportunity to tell our tourism partners around the world that South Africa is ready, that we're waiting for you, and we just can't wait to have a great time during the World Cup.
This year's Indaba saw almost 10% more exhibiting companies. Organisations from all over Africa converged onto Durban to show off their products and services to the almost 14,000 visitors to the tourism event.
Indaba is a great platform because there's various networking opportunities, because there's both local, national and international players, both tourist organizations and also tourist visitors. So it's a very great opportunity for us to utilize.
It's an opportunity to network and to get to know the people and to market your product and to find out what has happened in the last year. So Indaba is really an important tool for Recreation Africa, but not only for us, I think for South Africa as a whole.
The anticipation of 500,000 foreign football fans visiting South Africa's shores over the event has dwindled down dramatically in the last year. FIFA Secretary-General Jerome Valcke said that this is not just because of the global recession.
I think it's a mix of a lot of things. I mean, it's also that it's quite difficult to organize a trip to South Africa. It's a long way. It's true that the prices were quite high. There are not so many seats available, and so I would say that there's not a single issue to explain what's happened because the crisis also is there. It's a number of things altogether which create this kind of environment where potentially you have less people than the number we could have expected.
During the Indaba, Mr. Valcke added that although there has been a drop in numbers of international visitors to the country, South Africa will still be the centre of attention in June, with 5,000 journalists and over 200 countries covering the sporting spectacle live. The World Cup is a 30-day advert for the country.
It's very important. The Garden Route is hosting 3 teams, Japan, France and Denmark, and a lot of media will be visiting our area over that time. And that exposure, money can't buy.
For the first time, billions of people are going to be seeing South Africa in a different light. This is now going to become a destination of choice on the shopping list of so many tourists. And that in itself, if tourism grows, we grow.